Okay, the story on this car is someone changed the rear brakes at another shop, and ever since then, they are getting major warning lights on the dash. These new cars have electronic rear brakes, so you have to put them in service mode before you change them. The customer said no, I think he just unplugged them and manually retracted them back or something. I'm not sure, but when I pulled this thing in the shop, it was going crazy. There's warning lights all over the place. Let me plug up my scan tool. I'll show you these warning lights and let's just figure out what's going on. Hopefully nothing's damaged, but we'll see. Okay, let's plug up the scan tool. Oh no. A stupid tripod just broke. That's great. I just wanted to show you real quick what all these lights are doing with the engine running. It's a hybrid, so you won't hear it, but the engine is not running, but the electrical system is alive. This is all the lights that we get going down the road. You get this beeping sound. So yeah, really annoying. Turn it on. I'm gonna try holding down the button, see if it comes awake. Doesn't look like that's gonna work. Let me hit it again. Okay, so Toyotas, you have to hit it twice. Some vehicles, you just hold it in to wake up all the modules. Depends on the year, make, and model, I guess. Okay, let's scan it. All right, it's done scanning. Lost comm with accessory gateway. Lane departure, brake system malfunction. Could be an issue. I think that's an informational code. What I mean by that is usually if you see a C, it's seeing a problem in another module. Not all the time, but sometimes. ABS. Oh, hydraulic control system malfunction. This one is a current one. This one will definitely cause all these warning lights. So we're going to look that one up. 1214. Pre-collision. Brake system malfunction. It looks to me like they're all originating from this code. 1214. C1214. So let's pull up service information and see what it says to do. Okay, let's put in the code. C1214. OEM testing. Hydraulic control system malfunction. Here's the description. The skid ECU brake booster with master cylinder assembly controls braking force on a hybrid system and regenerative braking. It provides the hydraulic pressure necessary to operate the master cylinder, each wheel cylinder to the servo pressure sensor. DTC may be stored if one of the following occurs: fluid leak, wheel cylinder vibration due to uneven brake disc, foreign matter enters the solenoid, line pressure drops during air bleeding, brake pads are replaced. Well, I know the brake pads were replaced. When replacing the brake pads, retract the brake caliper piston, and installing new brake pads will greatly increase the clearance between the brake pads and brake disc. This will result in significant possibility of this DTC. So this would cause this code. As this is not a malfunction, clear the DTC if it is stored for this reason. So we got a hint. Freeze frame data is only stored once when a DTC is stored. If other DTCs are output, repair those first. Then proceed to C12. Well, there is no other ones in the ABS. So step 2, check for fluid leaks. Check that there is no fluid leaks in the brake lines between the brake booster and master cylinder assembly and the wheel cylinders. Check that there is no brake fluid leaks from the brake booster with the master cylinder assembly or the brake accumulator body. All right, let's check that. Okay, I'm going to rack it up. And see if we see any leaks around the brake booster electronic assembly. I don't see any leaks. Nothing looks wet. I didn't suspect it would. We'll check the back brake area where they were working and make sure there's no leaks there. You can see it's got new pads on it. I don't suspect to see any leaks, but I need to just check. Here's a better view. It has new pads, but it does not have new rotors. Let me see if they did the front ones. No, just rear ones like we thought. Yeah, I didn't think we would find any brake line leaks, but I like to just, if it doesn't take long, try to stick to service information. So let's see what it says to do next. Okay, this is where we left off. Check for leaks. It's okay. There are no fluid leaks or dragging. Okay. Results okay. Results okay. Go to step 3. Perform air bleeding. Clear the DTC chassis ABS. Perform air bleeding procedure in the bleed brake system. Refer to bleeding. There are 2 ways of brake line bleeding. Use the scan tool, which is the tech string. That's Toyota's. Or not using the tech string. Oh, okay. Bleed brake line. Fill the reservoir with brake fluid. Remove the brake master cylinder reservoir cap. Add fluid to the reservoir until fluid level is at max. Okay. Connect the tech string, turn the power switch on, turn on the scan tool, follow the ABS utility bleeding procedure, select air bleeding, select line air bleeding and bleed from the brake fluid following the instructions. When the brake pedal is released, the piston inside the master cylinder may take longer than the brake pedal to return to original. Therefore, make sure to wait 1 second or more between each depression of the pedal. After air bleeding, tighten each plug. Install brake master cylinder reservoir filler cap. Bleed brake line when not using tech string. Remove all 4 wheels. Perform the procedure listed below within 1 minute. Turn the ignition switch lever apart. Move the shift lever to neutral, then depress the brake pedal more than 8 times within 5 seconds. What the heck? Move the shift lever to P and then depress the brake pedal more than 8 times. Move it to neutral. Oh, here we go. Some complicated combination thing again. I've had to deal with this. Check the brake warning light is blinking. So there's 2 ways to doing this. Let's try it with the scan tool first. Okay, it wants us to take the cap off. We'll do that, and then we'll do the brake air bleeding with the scan tool. Okay, it wants us to clear the codes. I've already got them saved. All the codes are cleared. Let's go into the ABS, and we're looking for brake bleeding procedure. Yep, right there it is. Okay. Please follow the below instruction. Power's on, voltage is normal, parking brake is applied. Refill the reservoir brake fluid to max line. Press OK. Make sure it's at the max line. Yep, it's right at the max line. Perfect. Okay, high pressure. In this step, the following operation are performed. This step will take 5 minutes. High pressure tube air bleeding 3 times. High pressure tube air check 1 time. Linear pilot air 3 times. If high pressure tube air bleeding was already complete, high pressure tube air bleeding and high pressure tube air check are not performed. Confirm the following conditions. The engine power is on, battery voltage and parking brake. Okay. It's making noise. Do not release parking light. Do not move shift lever. I just want y'all to hear this. It's making some crazy noises. Oh, it's that accumulator right over there. Perform the operation. Next. Okay, this is just the next thing. So now it's going through this procedure. Within 60 seconds, please follow the instruction screen. Depress the brake pedal. After the brake pedal, move down. Release the brake pedal. With the brake pedal, press OK to proceed. Okay, I had to press the brake pedal down. Now we do 2 of 3. Depress the brake pedal and release the brake pedal. Pushing the brake pedal down. Release. and hit OK. Now I got to perform another estrangement air bleeding. What the heck? Add brake fluid to reservoir so the level is between the min and max. Press OK to proceed. Let's check the brake fluid level again. It's still at the same level. Please follow the instructions on the screen. Depress the brake pedal several times. Loosen the bleeder plug of the right front wheel with the brake pedal held down. After fluid bleeding stops, tighten the bleeder plug of the right rear wheel and release the brake pedal. Repeat steps 1 through 3 above until the air stops coming out. I guess I'm going to take these wheels off this thing. All right, this is going to be hard to do by myself, but I'm going to have to try. So it just wants me to pump the brake several times. 1. Okay, now it wants me to loosen the air bleeder while I have the pedal down. So I got this stick. Somehow I'm going to jam this thing, jam it in there. This thing got an electric seat. I'll use that to my advantage. So I'll just scoot the seat forward. There. It's holding, because I use the electric seat to my advantage. So now it wants me to crack the bleeder, I think. Let's loosen it. Oh, there was the air in the line. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right, let's try it again. I got it jammed in there. Let's see if air comes out. Okay, we just got done with that huge brake bleeding procedure. So we done all 4 wheels, and now I'm scanning it and I'm going to clear the codes and we're going to drive it and see if all these warning lights are off. So hopefully it's fixed it. All right, I got it pulled out. Let's take this thing for a drive and make sure none of these lights come on. Well, so far so good. I'll bring you back in just a second. Make sure this thing's fixed. All right, I'm pulling back in. So far so good, but I'm going to turn it off and drive it again just to be super sure. So let's turn it off. Okay, I'm back from the second test drive and there's no warning lights, so we're good. Let someone else do your brake job. You better make sure they got the right tools to do it, because somehow he's pushed air up in this system. I think he done the brakes. He pushed the pistons back manually and it caused an air pocket. I don't know. So yeah, who would have thought you have to bleed the brakes and didn't even crack a line if you do the brakes wrong. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Check out some of my other videos. Like, subscribe if this helped you out. If not, I'll catch y'all on another one day. Later.